It's about that time. I'm on Rotterdam Central Station and I'm going to Berlin. That's what's happening. I've got this huge ass bag, of which I'm wondering if I'm going to get it on the flight. So that's going to be a challenge. Ja, dat zijn we hoor. Kijk hem gaan. That's Yellow Bolijn, by the way. Yeah, I'm getting feedback. Hey! What's up, dude? I think we might be lucky when it comes to our bags because she said we could just walk. C10. Where are we? Here? Alright, let's go. So we're here, finally. Let's find our place, go into the center, and then we'll ease into Superbooth tomorrow. The last one off the plane. He made it. He made it off the plane, actually.
Guten Abend.
I was wortelschieten a little bit here. Are we taking a taxi or are we going by public transportation? I'm gonna go by public transportation. So, are you going to join me? I'm going to put it over here. Whew. So, tell me about your encounter with your local friend.
Well, it was really funny.
What
actually,
happened there?
Because I boarded the plane and I was like, I've got some stuff I want to work on a laptop. So
You felt like I need to make a friend now.
No, I was just working. I was actually just working on my laptop for an hour long on Ableton, just making some music. And then I saw him looking at the screen constantly. So I finished, rendered the track, and then I took off my headphones and like, so do you also use Ableton? He was like,
You did not make a track in an hour and then render the track. What's that?
No, just putting some final touches on something.
This guy, you hear it? I was just put some final touches on the track. You're such a superstar, DJ. You. Yeah, I don't know.
What you do in the plane?
I watched Netflix actually, as a well-respected artist does. I didn't bring my laptop, and I frown upon Ableton. You should know that by now.
What are you asking?
I guess one of the cool things about Superbooth is the fact that it's in the middle of this nice green environment, which is coming from Rotterdam. It's different. I mean, of course, I can get out to the forest if I wanted to, but it takes an effort for me to do so. And here it's cool. So you're in nature, the weather is nice. We're actually walking around and there's synthesizers here, so what's not to like, right? Okay, I'm so looking forward to meet my friends. And of course, I'm very interested in checking out what kind of new gear everybody's bringing. There's a few objectives for me with the mixer project. I'm trying to find out where I can find some knobs, and I'm trying to find out if I can get a decent faceplate design. I've got like the layout, but I need a design. I spoke to somebody last year. It is something I need to just go check out. So let's go and see if we can do it. Superbooth 24, look who I found.
What?
We've got him. We've
Hey,
got,
are you Analog Kitchen?
no, I'm not. Never heard of that guy.
Digital Kitchen?
Digital
Kitchen.
Stop it. And we're here at Superbooth 24. I mean, it just started. Have you guys seen anything that you like already?
I love this new Oxy Meta module, the effects module.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool for performance effects.
Cool for transitioning, right?
Yeah, really cool. Pretty good.
Yeah. So, whose thumb are we going to twist to get some gear from, you think?
I think we're going to have to go into Manu and just like put him in a headlock.
Put him in a headlock. Give it here. Yeah. Are you guys performing anywhere or just like hanging out?
Yeah, tomorrow at 1:30 up at the Buke's booth.
Okay.
Doing a little set and then a chat about improvised live performance.
Yeah, because you've inspired me, you know? In the beginning, no, but seriously, I'll tell you, because when we were talking on how to perform live, you were saying, you know what? I don't make a plan really. I'll just go in improv, and once I get a sequence going, I'll go from there.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, so I'm bringing all this crap, and I've got all these sequences lined up already. How can I improv more and more? So I found a way to actually incorporate that. And so Europe mainly electron,
Yes and no. I mean, like I use a lot of electron stuff, but also a lot of modular. And so I use the Oxy One to control the modular because it's a great machine, but kind of keeping everything still controlled. You can randomly generate notes, but in key. So I can do a lot of random generation while I'm playing, and I know that it's going to be in key. So it may not sound perfect, but it won't sound awful. It won't go out of key. So then I can put it in, and then you can easily modify things. So.
And I saw that you've changed your setup pretty much, I think. I saw you also do a lot of modular stuff, but now I saw that you are doing a little bit more
Yeah, a little more
electron as well.
Electron, yeah. And
So what are the boxes you're using?
so right now I'm my recent kind of like idea of set is 2 Digitacts, like one Digitact OG and Digitact 2, and a Syntact, like 3 boxes pretty much. Yeah, and then like some kind of like mastering chain, whatever, like to limit and compress stuff. But most of the work to do on the Electron boxes. And
The mastering chain consists of what? Analog heat.
yes, analog heat, and then I have like a little pedal Zoya with a limiter on it, like digital limiter, just to have it there. And I was also inspired by this guy, like by his improv kind of videos and stuff, where he talks about like this guy controls DG boxes like Syntact with an Oxy, which is like, if you ask me, that's weird. Like Syntact has a very nice sequencer, and this guy is like, yeah, because on the Oxy you can do that and this, and I'm like, and because I'm also approaching like having a sequence ready and then like going like this, but then like, can I do that now?
This is going to be some interesting days. We're going to be hanging out and drinking beers, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
guys, we're off drinking beers. Peace. Hey, it's Analog Kitchen here. When it comes to inspiration, I cannot say how glad I am to have this gentleman standing next to me.
Hi there.
We actually shared a stage over like 34 years, I calculated today, when I performed at Quadrophonia in Detroit. Ritchie was playing that night. I even met Oldham that night. Going fast forward, did you expect that the old school gear that we used to make music with made the resurgence like it did?
Yeah, well, you know what? For a long time, it looked like it wasn't, because it was like digital this and everything. And I think a good friend of all of ours, like Dave Smith and a couple of other people, and especially Andreas from Superbooth, started like really digging back into analog in the 2000s, and here we are. It's like an explosion. It's a whole new generation, and it's not only all the cool tools that we used and we love from back then. There's also a whole bunch of new things which are as good or even better. So it's a great world to be in for electronic music.
And who do you want to reach with the stuff that you are making today? Because obviously we've been doing it for quite some time now, but the young kids are getting into it again.
Yeah, well, we're old school, so we're like, I've been making music and into it for 30 years now, and as much as I love performing and playing in clubs and doing everything that I want to do, I remember when I got into electronic music, it was really difficult, right? Like there wasn't anyone to help you in.
No,
and
you
welcome
really have to do it yourself.
So I'm working with Erica Synths on our Bullfrog series of synthesizers. We're just announcing a drum machine.
How's that coming?
It's coming great, and it's like we're making an education program just to like find other ways to bring anyone and kids into the world of electronic music. We're kind of going the education route because I know there's a lot of kids growing up in schools who may not like math or physics, but they want to be creative, and maybe electronic music can help them blossom.
I don't think it's a maybe, to be honest, because what I've seen is, especially in Holland, they're trying to cut corners when they're really like taking money away from the creative scene. And the thing is that I've seen when people and kids are actually working on music, it's a very rudimentary transference of, you know, they tweak a knob, they hear results, it goes very fast, so they learn stuff fast.
You make a movement, there's a reaction, there's an emotion, and it quite often unlocks something, and that may unlock a career, or it just may unlock some happiness and some other ideas in a kid's developing brain, and I think that's a great thing.
I'm very surprised to see you here, because I'm thinking your summer is a bit crazy,
I
isn't
always
it?
take this weekend off just to be at Superbooth.
Okay.
So I'm playing tomorrow in Berlin, but I like to be here not only if we have a product to unveil, but just to like see what everybody else is doing, and also just to support this beautiful culture and scene.
Yeah, but you've always been into what can I do with my equipment.
I was always a nerd. So.
Nerds rule. Speaking of old school, I'm dyeing my beard, by the way. This is not grey at all.
Okay, well, yeah, you know, I just shave, so you can't see my grey beard.
So what's in the near future for you? Are you releasing anything yet? Because I see you do a lot of stuff on Bandcamp. I see stuff.
Yeah, like I'm touring, of course, and then I'm getting ready to reboot Plastic Man for next year.
Ooh, so last weekend in Holland I played it still.
Oh yeah, great.
Went off,
great.
yeah.
Yeah, those records still get played, and I'm working on new music, a live show, and lots of other weird gizmos.
Was that a 606, by the way?
Back then, well, most of the tracks were 808 and 909. There was always a little bit of 606 in there.
Yeah,
Sheet 1, the first album, was mostly 606.
I was thinking. Yeah. Okay, well, thanks for taking the time out to talk to me, and have a nice one. Yes. Nice to see you again. Yeah. It's all about day 2 at Superbooth. Today I'm performing a small show that I'm going to be doing over at the RetroKits booth, which is cool. You know about the collaboration that I've been doing with the guys, so it's going to be awesome. Around 3 o'clock in the afternoon I'm going to do this small set, and can you believe it, I'm still nervous about it a little bit. Ritchie right here. I've got Bobeats over here. Guys, welcome to Superbooth 2024. What do you expect to find right here? What do you think?
Oh gosh, lots of good stuff. I mean, it's only been a couple hours, and I've already found a couple things that I want.
Hang on, it's only been a couple hours. How many times did you perform already in those 2 hours?
Well, I gave a workshop, and I have a performance later today for Flame Audio.
Okay.
And tomorrow for Sono Current.
Are you looking forward to it?
I am. Yeah.
You went to China this year, didn't you?
I did a short tour.
How is the synth scene, modular scene over there?
It's actually great. Like it is huge, and like it's spread out. But they have a core group called Dallas Tea House, and they have members all over, from Beijing to Shanghai to Guangzhou to Shenzhen. Like they're
cool.
Yeah, it's very cool.
So what's new in the world of Bo?
Not much. I just bought a house last year.
I saw
built
that.
a studio.
I saw that.
Everything
I
back
saw that.
home. I mean, nothing really.
Keeping it,
small
projects.
small manageable things. So in a way, buying a house shares a lot of similarity with like a studio. I'm constantly reinventing, building stuff, fixing stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it's actually nice. You can be fixing stuff in your studio, making music, and then you go out and like paint a fence or mow the lawn or something.
Right.
I love that like dynamic of like having some like really physical, practical things to do. And I mean, so we did a bit of. I'm really good with stuff that isn't like technically demonic. So I tore everything down. I like tore all the walls down, everything. That was a lot of fun.
That's something that I can do as well. I think.
Yeah.
Breaks it.
Yeah, you have to be like crowbar, like
No problem.
and then you have to just ask somebody who knows, like, can I punch down that wall? Yeah, you can, and then you just go.
And then you go for it.
Yeah, I love it.
Very soothing as well. Let's break down as well. I feel so
When
cool
you have
right
a
now.
bad comment on YouTube, you're like, I got a wrench and shit.
Right.
Let me ask you while we're on the subject, how do you guys deal with maybe bad stuff on I don't have it so much, but I guess that when you get to your tier of a YouTuber, obviously a certain percentage is not going to like what you do.
Yeah.
Have you encountered it already, or do people generally like what it is?
I mean, yeah, I've had some comments here and there, and like honestly, like I think the community overall is very supportive.
Yeah.
And if people are spending time, I feel like if people have to spend time being more negative like that, like maybe they need to kind of turn it inward and see what's going on, because a lot of it, I think, coming from another place, and you're just maybe the person that they're kind of taking it out on.
Well, the thing is, I was thinking when I was coming up and I had like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 subscribers, I was like, I wonder what I'm going to do if it starts happening. Obviously, when you get to a bigger tier, more people means a certain percentage is just not going to like what you do.
Yeah.
You just can't please everyone.
Like it, just move on. There's so many other things out there. Like
I think that's probably what gets me the most. It's like we live in this era of like unprecedented access, not just to like free stuff online, but also like unprecedented access to people like us, or like just maybe or other people just connecting in a way that wasn't available when we were young.
Right.
Exactly.
So and I think part of that is. Part of what I want to see is like people taking responsibility also for that.
Right.
So I love it when people are like pushing me a bit, be constructive, critical in a constructive way. I'm like,
you're still a person. You make mistakes.
I'm
and
still
you have a life.
I'm still a gray-haired Swedish dad who sits in my PJs and tests synths. And sure, I have access to gear that a lot of people don't, but that's basic it. Like other than that, it's like. I'm just a regular dude making my coffee, sitting there, complaining about life.
This is the way I'm different from you guys, because I dye my beard, Okay, this is Bo, and this is Shana, aka Trovarsi. It's good to meet friends, and I wish you guys a great day, a great day.
Yes.
Peace. Let's switch over op zijn Engels. Hi everyone, I'm here with somebody from my native city of Rotterdam, but we are in Berlin and she lives in Berlin. It's the one and only Nadia Struiwigh.
Wow, that was
How's that
so
for
good.
how's that for an intro?
Nice.
Nice. Hey, we're in your neck of the woods at the moment, aren't we? And we're in the woods, so yeah. What are you expecting from Superbooth? Do you have a lot of stuff to do, or are you just like trying to keep me from having to? I'm keeping you from walking to that bar and the beers over there.
Actually, this is the first year I'm sort of like super chilled and I'm just cruising around and whatever is new, I'm just seeing it. There was a really nice actually play fader. I don't know if you saw that one.
I did not.
Oh, that's inside. It's really nice. It's like a sequencer, but then with chord progression. It's really cool.
Okay.
Anyway, you have to see that one. But yeah, no. For the rest, I'm actually enjoying it like a holiday.
Enjoying it like a holiday. That means a lot of beer is going to get incorporated pretty soon in your near future, as in the next 5 minutes.
You have a really good way of seeing me.
Yeah, well, you know, and for somebody who drinks 0.0 alcohol, you know, I don't drink any alcohol. I used to, but not anymore.
That's good.
Are you more interested in the modular stuff? Because I think that Superbooth is going to be a little bit more like modular booth almost. I see a lot of those modular cats. I don't see the bridge being, the gap being bridged at the moment. I like it, but there is the modular world and there is the synth world.
I think actually I do see it more like if you compare it, for example, with ADE, you know, it's a bit the other way around.
Yeah.
But I would say like here it's more modular because there's like more little manufacturers that can finally present their module or something they worked on.
Okay.
But inside you can see a lot of times also people with new sequencers or what I just said, the play fader, which I really love. So I see it's sort of both. But I don't think for a big corporation, it's always necessary to be then here, you know?
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
And I'm happy because I'm growing as a YouTuber at the moment, so I finally got some endorsements from Oberheim. Not really.
Disappointed!
As always, when I see you, I just need to say hi. So in that sense, good to see you. And ja, ik zou zeggen, geniet ervan.
Ja, lekker bezig.
I've got this small modular case by Erica Synths with a sample drum on which there was drums and loops. Then I had the bass drum by Erica Synths going into the resonant EQ, and there's a small voice coming from the mind phaser as well. So I'm tweaking this oscillator here and it's going through a mixer, and that's all going to go there. And then there was a small synth here, the Yamaha FP001, which went through the night verb, and then I decided to just go and do a jam with it. Alright, so all good things must come to an end. Unfortunately, this means I'm walking around in the airport here. Superbooth is finished. Hop on the plane, go back to Rotterdam, lick my wounds of the onslaught that was Superbooth 2024. Now if you made it this far into the video, you, sir or ma'am, are an absolute superstar. Thank you for watching. Keep watching this space. I'll be back next week with another video. I'm in the kitchen and I'm out. Peace.